So, the thing about letting people play how they want is that people will use the options you give them. Yeah, I didn't go into detail on why I think FTL is a worse game if you allow saving. So, if you give people tools, they will use them. Even if it is to their detriment. This applies to a lot of games in a lot of different ways. The same argument can be said like, hey, the beginning of Dark Souls, there's just a super uber powerful sword sitting there that's stronger than everything else in the game. You could choose not to use it though. Like that's not a good thing. Like that would be a worse game if that existed. And FTL is a worse game if the saves existed because so what you're doing here is you were making the game more average, more mundane by doing it that way. Some people will have will still decide, okay, well, I'm not going to save, I can still have fun and beat this all in one go and get the intended experience or what have you there. But when you give people the option to save, they will use it. Reload their game, the game was kind of easy, kind of boring, didn't really have that tension. FTL was fine, it was kind of fun, and then I put it down. You get a lot more of those opinions and those reactions, and that's how people feel about the game. What you're doing, you're robbing them of the potential experience. So you're bringing up these people down here that are like, man, FTL was too hard, I didn't have any fun with it. You bring them up to here, it's like, yeah, I kind of like that game, it was kind of fun, a little bit relaxing. You bring up the those like 3 ratings up to like 6 ratings, right? But you turn some of these like 9 and 10 ratings into 7 ratings because you've robbed them of that experience because they try it out, they save it, they don't get as invested, they don't get as interested in the game, they don't have their triumphs of victory and the agony of defeat when they lose a good run and the triumph of succeeding just with only 1 health left, or like, man, I had really bad luck at the start but I turned it around and I was still able to win. You rob people of that experience by giving them the option to make their gameplay experience worse. So options are not inherently a good thing.